You said that black people enjoy being slaves.
Why are we talking about slavery? Of course, when you're brought
Really?
up doing something like being a slave your whole life, it's all you know. I'm sure a lot of slaves probably enjoyed it and were happy because that's the only lifestyle they were aware of. I'm just giving you the facts. Aren't you all about facts over feelings?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Lady Duet. Hit the like button now because you might not like me later. Subscribe, share, and leave a comment if you care. And even if you don't, you can tell me why, and I can apologize or I can cuss your ass out.
Why are we talking about slavery? I think we're illogical if we didn't realize that a lot of Black people enjoyed being slaves back when slavery was a thing. I mean, it's just in history. I've read about a lot of Black people not only participated in capturing slaves, but a lot of Black people enjoyed being slaves. Because of course, when you're brought
Really?
up doing something like being a slave your whole life, it's all you know. I'm sure a lot of slaves probably enjoyed it and were happy because that's the only lifestyle they were aware of.
I
That's
don't think that
okay.
people
I'm just
enjoyed
saying you
that.
can't deny the fact that there were probably slave owners that, just like there were really bad ones, there were probably slave owners that probably treated their slaves really nice too, right? Like, you're not thinking logically. You're being so dense.
What does a slave owner treating their slave well look like?
I mean, back then, I'm sure some of them, I'm pretty sure they fed them, right? Or probably that they weren't whipping anybody or not tormenting anyone. Just I don't have specific details.
But you're defending slavery.
I'm not defending it. I'm saying it was a product of the time. There were probably a good majority of Black people who back then were born and raised as slaves, probably because that's the only thing they knew. It was the environment they grew up in. If they had a slave owner who treated them well, they probably enjoyed their lives.
I'm pretty sure that being owned is not a good thing.
Because you grew up in this generation and this is what you've been taught. And we know these things now. But back
No, not just
then,
because I
those
was.
societal standards were not created yet. So they probably were happy about it. They didn't know freedom. I'm just giving you the facts. Aren't you all about facts over feelings?
When I first saw this video, my first thought was, it's easy to speculate on another person's life, right? And it's damn near natural because think about it. Our eyes are pointed away from our face, but on the other end, the words we speak come from a mechanism built inside of our face. So you might want to watch your mouth before you get punched in your motherfucking face. And that goes for both of them. And I know it's going to be a lot of people that say, oh, well, what did Curly Sue do? She's an advocate. Listen, advocates actually advocate. She didn't say a damn thing the whole time. It's not like she wasn't prepared for the conversation. You're the one that brought the shit up. So it seems pretty disingenuous when you don't have anything to say other than, well, I don't think that slaves liked being slaves. Like, really, bitch?
Oh my God! Wow!
Like, her level of disassociation is just as cringy as Miss Necessary Evil with her weird looking ass. But I see what you're doing. See, I think right now, y'all feeling like you can justify bullshit, because that shit y'all pulled back in history, Black people should have fucked y'all up. But we let you walk away and get yourself together, create a democracy. And now, y'all both want to sit up with smirks on y'all face. You know what? I feel like y'all trying me. Y'all fucking with my people. You're a dummy, bitch. And I really think that I was debating if I should be a lady about the situation and explain just how destructive this is. Because I hate to fight fire with fire and be rude. But something is really, really, really telling me.
Yes, you can! Just do it!
I'm just giving you the facts. Aren't you all about facts over feelings?
No, what are you waiting for? Do it!
Here we go.
Do it!
You dirty, wet dog smelling, white construction paper built bitch. Let me tell your funky one time a week bathing with no washcloth ass something. If Black people enjoyed being slaves, white people enjoyed being evil, nasty European trash. Yeah, they said this is Sparta and kicked y'all ass over the Atlantic Ocean. And they loved it. I'm sure a lot of white people enjoyed being delusional and full of shit and disease in America. Because if you grow up being trash, that's all you've ever known. I mean, come on. Are you really that dense? It's pretty illogical to think that the richest country in the world didn't enjoy it when they begged their dumpster daddy Europe to help them be evil to the people in Africa and call it a revolutionary war when they didn't want to pay them back. That's like a trash trifecta. They even celebrated every year on July 4th, the day white people in America ran off on the plug. Good times. Over 100,000 slaves gone without a trace over a revolution they were never intended to have. But they don't like to document that. Evil people have a different type of happiness, so they'll much rather bust fireworks and celebrate the 6,000 or 7,000 of them that died mostly from diarrhea. And they're full of shit, so obviously they would celebrate that. And I know what you're thinking, but it was cool for white people to take black babies and use them for profit or alligator bait because they needed the black women to raise their children. And societal standards weren't set at the time, so being a parent or decent human being wasn't a thing that white people would really do. I mean, I'm just giving you facts. Aren't you all about facts over feelings?
We traveled all the way back through time to call you a cracker.